This is a depiction of the death corridor in Gohardasht Prison. As you can see, from the 8th of July 30th, 1988, prisoners were called out of their cells, brought to this corridor, and made to sit here at intervals of 1 meter, 2 meters, 1.5 meters, and so on.
بسیاری از این بچه‌هایی که روز 8 مرداد آوردن تو راهرو نشوندن بچه‌ای بودن که حکمشون تموم شده بود، معروف بودن به بچه‌های ملیکش.
Many of the prisoners brought into the corridor on that day were those whose sentences had already ended. They were known as the Melakesh prisoners. These were prisoners who were supposed to be released, and their families had even been promised their release. Many of these families had provided collateral for their release and were waiting for their loved ones to come home. But within minutes, these prisoners realized that the Death Commission was there, and its goal was to hunt down the Mojahedin supporters. Everything hinged on a single word. A prisoner who, after 7 years of torture and suffering, was supposed to be released on that day, the July 30th, found their fate determined by just one word.
این راهرو در ادامه به سالن مرگ منتهی میشه. وسط این راهرو یک در بزرگ 4 اتاق هستش که این توی اون نقطه
This corridor led to the death hall. In the middle of this hallway, there was a large, square area where the Death Commission was stationed. A side hallway led from there, guiding those prisoners to the second part of the corridor. Those who went to the second part of the corridor, which was known as the left side, were executed within minutes or hours. As you can see, all these prisoners were those who had already served their sentences, endured 7 years of hardship, and survived the harshest conditions.
در این روز یا روزهای بعد تا 25 مرداد.
Yet, on this day, or in the days leading up to the August 16th, 1988, they were executed for standing firm in defense of their ideals, for their unwavering stance on their beliefs. They stood by their values of dignity and freedom until the very last moment, sacrificing their lives for the liberation and salvation of their people.